Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining me. I'm Anita from Yoga on the Road. Today I would like to walk you through a pose called Ardha Chandrasana, also known as half moon pose. The way we'll explore that today is start by warming up our body through a modified salutation, which includes some lunges to warm the legs up, a little bit of core work to warm the core, and what else? Maybe pyramid pose as well. And then we'll slowly start to move into the balance pose itself, Ardha Chandrasana. If you haven't already caught my tutorial recently, I posted a tutorial just providing you 3 techniques that will give you little stepping stones to work towards building your balance. So if you haven't seen that, that's well worthwhile checking out as we're moving into a balance pose today. Otherwise, have your mat or your space, your matless space, have a couple of blocks. Ensure that you've got a wall nearby. There is the possibility we might play around at the wall. And let's see where we arrive. Start at the top of your mat with your feet just below the line of your hips. Join the hands in prayer position at your heart, and just give yourself a few moments to connect with your breath, to notice how you've arrived on the mat physically, where your mind is at, and allow yourself this space to draw all your attention back to the here and now. As you breathe in, reach the fingertips all the way towards the ceiling, coming into a full body stretch. Take a big breath here, fill all the way up to your chest, and then as you breathe out, soften the knees, fold forward over the hips. We're coming into forward fold or Uttanasana. Take 1 or 2 breaths here. Making any adjustments you need to support you. Knees bent deeper, chest lifted higher. Ensure that your breath is slow and even. And as you inhale, halfway lift. However that looks for you. Hands resting on the shin, on the floor, on your blocks. As you exhale, soften, fold forward. Step the right foot back. Just take a moment to settle into the shape of the legs, thinking about your knee being positioned over your ankle, pressing out through the back heel. And then when you feel stable and steady and connected down through the earth and to the ground, as you inhale, lift the arms all the way up. Make any small adjustments that you need here. Allow yourself time to feel, to notice what you notice. One more breath here, creating a little bit of length in the spine. Let all those wobbles happen. On your next exhale, bring your hands either to the mat or to your blocks. As you inhale, extend through the front leg. We're now in pyramid pose. If you need to step that back foot in slightly, so you're just shortening the stance, do so. Take 1 or 2 breaths here. On your next inhale, press or step back to downward facing dog. Just moving nice and slowly through our first modified salutation, just to warm up the body a little. On your next inhale, float the body forward to plank so the shoulders move out over your wrists. Then on your exhale, lowering all the way to the ground. This might look like a modified variation of plank or full plank. Lower to the ground. Pressing the hands alongside your chest. As you inhale, reach and extend the chest forward. Baby cobra. As you exhale, press back to plank and downward dog. One breath here. And we're just going to transition all of that to the other side here from downward dog. So on your inhale, look forward. On your exhale, you're going to step the right foot forward, or if you need to, assist the right foot forward between the hands. So we should be on the opposite leg leading now. Again, check the alignment of your knee. Knee is centered over the ankle. Ground down through the feet. Make any adjustments that you need to feel balanced. Inhale, lift all the way up. Modified warrior one. Take 3 breaths here. On your next exhale, slowly lower the hands all the way to frame the foot. Remember, they can be propped up on blocks here. As you inhale, extend through the right leg, Parsvottanasana or pyramid pose. And then option to stay in this halfway lift or slightly forward folded. Take 2 breaths here. Inhale, look forward, bend the front knee. Exhale, step forward, forward fold. Press down firmly into the feet, rise all the way up. Full body stretch here. Exhale, hands to heart. Now coming into representing the shape of Ardha Chandrasana. As you inhale, reach and extend the arms up. As you exhale, soften the knees, fold forward. Breathe in, halfway lift. As you exhale, step the right foot back, lower the heel to the ground so the outer edge of the back foot is parallel with the mat. And then just take your block on medium or high level and open the chest up to the right. So you've got more of this side presenting body angle now. And just take a moment to feel and notice. This is almost the setup shape for coming into half moon pose. All right, to set up for this shape, you're going to lessen the stance. So drag the back foot about halfway in. You might need to take the block a little bit further in front of the foot on the little pinky toe side. Remember, the chest is open and presented. So now start to press your weight down into the block. Shoulder moves down or across or above your wrist. And then just start by hovering the toes just off the mat. Just notice how that feels. You feel steady. Is there lots happening for you? Options to keep playing around with lifting or start to extend the back foot up off the ground here. Continue to open the chest. I find that looking down towards the mat helps with my balance, but there are options to play around with the head position. Arm can come up. And here we have almost the full definition or shape of half moon pose, supported. If this is a challenge for you and the balance element is kind of putting you off, then this can be practiced against a wall as well. I'll walk you through that on the other side. Wherever you've arrived, balanced or still working through the challenge of balance, accept that all. Give yourself some praise that you're here on the mat and trying. As you exhale, bend the knee, lower the back foot, lift up. And then a nice inter before we change sides might just be coming into a wide leg forward fold, allowing yourself to release any tension from the back. Take 3 or 4 breaths here. Slowly come up. And then if you have access to a wall, I might walk you through this second side on at the wall. So find your wall space, turn your right toes forward, place your block on the little pinky toe side, and then draw your left shoulder back towards the wall. Take a moment to notice now that we've taken that balance element out of it, how much further you might be able to move different parts of your body. You might be able to get a shoulder back a little more. You might tuck a hip under a little more. As we're ready to start setting ourselves up, look back down, take the block slightly forward, lessen the distance of the feet, and then again shift the weight forward so shoulder reaches out over wrist, and then slowly start to hover the foot off the ground until the point where the leg flies, your arm reaches for the ceiling. And having the support might in some ways mean less work to try and maintain balance. More time for you to experience the shape because we've now added support. Take 3 or 4 breaths here. To come out of that pose, bring the hand back, bend the front knee, lower the foot, come back to center. Give yourself a moment to meet your body wherever it feels right to meet it. Forward folded, child's pose, downward dog. A really nice way to complete this practice, depending on how much time you have available, might be to come to your back, take your feet a hip distance apart and just gently rock the knees from one side to the other to soften the spine. Another way might be to set yourself up so that your feet come up the wall. You have that draining effect in the legs, or even just to meet yourself in 5 or 10 minutes of yogic rest or shavasana to allow you time to integrate your practice. From the bottom of my heart to your hearts, I thank you deeply for joining me. I'm Anita from Yoga on the Road, and I hope to see you again really soon.